Hi Capricorn, this is KACEE with your October monthly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. SHAE and I are so happy to have all of you here with us. She'll have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one for your sign. There will be a notification in the upper right hand corner, so please check for that. She does give a different perspective. The first couple of cards we're going to pull will be for your energy. We have 4. 4 is too many, guys. Anxiety. Okay, so you're stressed about something. You're going back and forth. Things are not going the way you want them to go, and you're really stressing over it. So let's pull a major arcana to see how that clarifies for you. Judgment in reverse. Talks about not speaking your truth, not telling people how you feel. You're keeping it all bottled up, and you know that's not healthy. We have to release it in positive ways, whether you're musical and you play an instrument, or you love exercise and you're very athletic. You know, do something that releases the stress so that your mind stops with the chatter, and then you'll be able to kind of see things from a different perspective, see things a little bit more clearly. You know, I know it's tough when you're going through that and you're keeping it all inside and you're keeping it to yourself. However, you need to find an outlet for that. You know, even talk about it, you know, with a trusted friend or family member. So let's see what our obstacles and our challenges are. Okay, we have movement, choices, decisions, fulfillment of wishes, fertility, and disruption. Well, I think for some of you, you guys made a wrong turn somewhere. You made a commitment and a choice, and you thought this was what it was going to pan out. Okay, you go from movement, choices, and decisions to fulfillment of wishes to fertility, and then disruption. So something that you are working on, planning on, whether this is a personal relationship or a family member or career, however you put all your love and energy into, kind of went up in smoke real fast. With disruption, there's something that you hit a brick wall, something's really challenging, it falls apart completely, something is blocking you from fulfilling what it is that you started out with, and you're stressed out about it. You know, how you're going to figure it out. I get, for a lot of you, you guys don't want to ask for help either, for some reason. The World in the upright. Wow, check you out, Capricorn. The Wheel in the upright. King of Cups. The Emperor in reverse. I'm pulling one more. 5 of Cups. That's very intense. You have 2 complete cycle cards. It's like you're completing 2 cycles at one time, okay? And you have to be very much in control of your feelings and your thoughts. And any little thing could set you off, because you're really trying to keep everything together, which is represented with the King of Cups in the upright and the Emperor in reverse. Those are polar opposites. And when that comes up for me, that means it's a struggle. You're walking on a fine line right now as to how much you can take emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it is. The 5 of Cups is going to talk about how there's been some disappointment and regret in some of the things that have happened in the past, or with the choices that you made that you thought was going to work out right here. You're starting to see where there was cracks in the foundation. Okay, but you're completing 2 serious cycles, so this is really intense energy. Let's pull some clarifiers for you. Strength in reverse, doubting yourself. The Star in reverse, lack of faith in yourself and others. Oh my gosh, Karma in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. There we go, Cappy. The World in the upright. The Chariot in reverse. Seven of Wands. Because you have two cycles closing right now, it is super, super intense for you, and you're balancing the best you know how. Okay, for some reason, part of the cycle that you're going through is to reflect upon the things that have happened in the past, whether this was a bad decision in regards to a career move or a personal relationship or relationship with self, or something that you got yourself into, you know, maybe you like to gamble a little bit too much on the lottery, whatever the case is, and it's gotten out of control and something happened. But at the same time, you're going through like a spiritual or another financial change. It's like you're going through two things at one time, and it's really, really intense. And now I can see the looking back and kind of really putting the shadow side to yourself to rest and battling that final demon and being like, you know what, I've been with you for a very long time. It's time we break up. I don't need to carry on with you any further. And this is why it's so intense, because that's a really heavy demon or situation that you've been carrying around with you. For some of you, I feel like you made a mistake just recently in regards to maybe a financial endeavor or a career move, and it didn't work out, and you're trying to figure out how to get out of that because of the movement and decisions, as well as fulfillment of wishes. Now, this can be a relationship where you moved in too fast with someone, and now it's time to kind of part ways, and it got a little too entangled. Maybe you moved in together really fast or something like that. However, you can't lose faith. You go through that energy where you lose faith, you think karma's coming to get you, you have to be all alone, and then once you forgive, you start to heal. Okay, I'll go over them. Strength in reverse, the Star in reverse, Karma in reverse, the Empress in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. This is where it changes, because this is where you start to forgive. Because once it comes to light and you know you have to do it on your own, you're doing it for yourself. You're rebuilding either your self-esteem or your career or whatever it is that shook you up here, and you forgive and you release. And it's, for some of you, you're releasing and you're forgiving yourself and other people from past situations. So I'm getting two messages. Some of you are dealing with past stuff that's affecting your present, and some of you are dealing with something that just happened not too long ago that you're trying to get out of. I hope that made sense. So here we have the World card, which is where you're using all your knowledge and you start to come out, you start to blossom, and you start to move forward. It's slow moving because you have to work hard at it. Seven of Wands, this is a challenge, this is a fight. So there's not going to come easy, but it's going to be worth it. So please remember that as you're going through this, Capricorn, that this is totally worth it, and you've got this. Okay, it's a huge struggle, and you're letting go of two karmic things at one time. Okay, you have the two of the cycles right here, the Wheel and the World, as well as the Karma in reverse. You're releasing some karma for whatever happened in the past, and you're facing it, whatever it is, and you're moving forward. And you have the energy to do this. You have the energy in the fight to move past whatever it is that has been bothering you for so long. And this is amazing, 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 amazing. All right, let's pull your energy card. Now, like I said, this can reference a career situation, personal, or relationship with family or friends. Throat chakra. I find that quite interesting because when we release our anxiety, we are speaking from our higher self. We're gaining control of the situation. We're letting people know what's happening. So you go from judgment in reverse to the throat chakra. So that's really telling me that you have to put a voice to whatever it is, the pain, the situation, and get it out in the open and start making changes. Because once you put a voice to it and you make it real, it's something that you can now fix. Instead of it being in your head and letting you drive yourself crazy, worrying over it, put it out on the table and let's get it done. So there could be a situation that you're coming up on as well that you're kind of petrified to take care of. Maybe you're moving or you're going, having some medical procedures done, something that would give you like anxiety ahead of time. So, be very balanced. You're letting go of 2 karmas here in some of you, so let that go because new beginnings are coming right around the corner, but you guys are going to have to fight for it. It's a challenge that you want, though. It's a blessing that's coming, and you have to be tough for it. So that's why there's a challenge at the moment. You have to be strong and be able to handle what's coming in because it's going to be great and it's going to be a lot of it. So you have to be aligned in all your chakras. Hope. Exactly. You have anxiety and then you have hope. So that's where you need to change your mindset. You need to go back into the hope energy. You need to start thinking about the things that you want and how you're going to get those things, how you're going to move forward, how you're going to manipulate your gifts so that you're using them to the best ability. You're going from anxiety to hope all through the month because something clicks and it comes to light and you're going to make peace with it one way or the other. All right, let's see what your angel message is today, Capricorn. And it's Fiona. And it reads, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Guys, this is such a perfect ending, this card, because it's telling you to ask for the angels for help while you're going through the anxiety so that you can get to the hope phase. While you're looking back on the situation that at hand that you're making peace with, ask them to make it easier. Ask them to bring the messages to you so that you can deal with them one by one and put it behind you once and for all. Ask for that divine guidance. Ask for heaven's help because they're always here to help us. We have the free will to make the choice whether we follow them or not. So if we invite them in, they can make things a lot smoother for us. So keep that in mind. Pray, do your meditation, and above all, take care of yourself while you go through this. But know that there's a beautiful beginning when you conquer this huge energy shift. Okay, so Capricorn, please let me know how you're doing. Leave me a comment or shoot me an email. I would really love to have you back, so please like and subscribe. Take care.